Hi, today is Tuesday, March 26th, 2019. I forgot about the reflection in my glasses. Um, it Tuesday, March 26th, 2019. It is my 15th day in a row of doing these vlogs. It would be my 10th day in a row of staying on keto, but I didn't stay on it because I was scared of ketoacidosis. Yesterday, my temperature was extremely low, 94.2, and I did a lot of reading online, and so I thought it might be because of having very, very, very low carbs, which is keto, which is supposed to be good, and it is good for most people. I mean, I have read results of lots and lots and lots of people who have been successful and it worked out well for them. I'm just a little worried about it for me right now. So I didn't stay on keto today. And I don't think I will, at least for a while. I uh, I think that my my temperature usually is kind of low anyway, but not that low. It usually ranges between 95.5 and 97.5. Most of the time it's the high 95s and the low 96s. And I know that's a thyroid thing, because I've, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago, I remember being prescribed some thyroid medication. I don't remember what it was, thyroxine or 11 something or other, I don't know. And I didn't take it because I read all the side effects, and I don't like taking medications, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because in 1994 I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, which I'm sure I had it probably a lot longer than that. But anyway, I was prescribed lisinopril and amlodipine, and so I took those all the time, for up until a little over a year ago, because about 4 or 5 years ago I started swelling strangely in my fingers, my hands, my feet, especially my feet, which my feet mostly I thought was diabetes. High blood sugar was causing that. That's what I thought mostly. But what was scary was when it was my lips, my tongue, my throat, because then, your throat closes, and that's a really bad thing. And in January of last year, 2018, my throat was closing so badly I ended up going to the ER. And before then, we had looked online and saw a thing about angioedema. And when I talked to the ER doctor, I even stopped taking half. I cut my blood pressure meds in half because of reading about angioedema. And then when I went to the ER in January of 2018, which was just like a couple months after cutting my medications in half, the ER doctor agreed that that was probably what it was, and for me to just stop taking any blood pressure medication, even aspirin. He said, don't take that, because that is what was causing the swelling. And so I'm kind of glad I didn't take the thyroxine and all that, because that could have done it too. I don't like medications to begin with. I've always believed that diet is the best thing, except for my diet has been horrible. But anyway, so I didn't stay on keto, and I'm not planning on getting back on it just yet, at least not carbs that low. I have been on one called Whole30 before, and I've had this book for years. I don't know if you could see it. It's called Whole30, and it is, I think I'm going to go on this one because it is like keto, where it's similar. Both do not have processed foods, which I think processed foods is killing everyone. especially uh, corn, you know, corn, fructose. It's I think processed is bad. Whole foods, that diet is, fruits, vegetables. It does include meat. There have been times when I've gone vegan, or even sometimes just vegetarian with eggs. I've been on diets my whole life. Still can't uh, find the right one. Um, but I think I'll go on this one beginning tomorrow. Today kind of uh, I was off, so I didn't do well. Um, but I think I'll try the Whole30 tomorrow. Um, so at least then I'll be able to have cantaloupes again, which is nice. Honeydew melons, can have that stuff because it's not so carb restrictive as it is uh, restricting bad foods away. Because like you can still have all the fruits and vegetables and um, uh, meats. You can still have everything, just can't have processed stuff. Pretty much. I'm gonna have to read it again. I haven't read it for a while, but I'm thinking that's the one I'll go on tomorrow, and hopefully it'll work. Knock on wood. And I didn't have any coffee today. I started drinking coffee because of keto, thinking, everybody on the reversing diabetes, so many of them talking about how great bulletproof coffee is. So I started drinking coffee, and I think I've had it for like 5 days in a row now, I think. But today I didn't have any, and when I kind of skimmed over this book, it was talking about weaning yourself off of coffee. So it's kind of good that I'm not too addicted to it yet. So I'm not going to have coffee. Anyway, but I'm still going to post these every night. I'm not giving up, because I can't. Well, I could, of course, but my body's just getting worse. I think it might possibly be Hashimoto. It has to do with the your body kind of attacking itself. It's the immune system. I think I've had that a long time. I remember looking at a medical book years ago, 20, 30 years ago, and looking at that on Hashimoto, and there was a picture, not a photograph, but a drawing of a woman, her face, when it was describing Hashimoto, and I thought, God, that looks like me. It was a round face, it was puffy, and so I think maybe I've had that forever, like everything else. And so that with that you get rid of gluten, which actually Whole30 pretty much is getting rid of gluten because you're not eating bread. You're so I think I'm going to try the Whole30, and I'm still going to post every night. And I'm still down like 6 pounds from in a week. So a week and about a week and a half. And I want to keep going down. And I'm going to try this Whole30 diet beginning tomorrow. Got to figure out the meal plan. And so I guess that's it. Hope everyone's doing good. And when I say everyone, I know it's just me watching, but that's okay because it's keeping me maybe grounded, maybe I don't know, reminded that hey, I got to do this. Because if I didn't do these videos, I probably would just, I don't know, not even stay on it because no reason to, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just rambling here right now. I didn't like my temperature being so very low because that hurts the heart and other organs, and I'm already with my diabetes. I'm hurting all my organs. I've got to figure out a way to fix this, because I do want to stick around a while longer. And I know when I was very young, I don't know, kid, a teenager, or anything, I don't remember when this book came out, but it was something about you are what you eat. And everybody kind of laughed at that, thinking you are what you eat. Does that mean you're a dead cow? Or, you know, but we are. Our diets are really us. It's important to, it's like, I guess, putting salt or sugar or whatever it is in a gas tank. You ruin the car, even though the car has all kinds of other equipment and everything. But when you put, I don't remember whether it's salt or gas in a gas tank, but one of those ruins the car. So the fuel that you use in your body is so very important. And it'd be nice if we figured it out, because one minute they're saying this is good for you, and then